Did you know that 70% of successful people have experienced a major setback? I used to be afraid of a lot of things, especially the IRS. Whew. A lot of people who are over 50 have experienced a ton of setbacks in their life. It could be financial, family issues, it could be job related, it could be all types of issues. Well, let me tell you something. Once something bad happens to you, you kind of learn that, is this it? Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. Everybody's walking around in fear. Fear that the government's going to do this, or your neighbor's going to do this, or someone's coming to take your, let's just say, your stuff. And you're always just like, oh my gosh, you're always living in that uncomfortable feeling life, which is no good because all it's really going to do is stress you out, right? Come on, fam, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm here to tell you that if you could live each and every day without having to stress about something being taken away from you, or you not ever getting to that next level, or someone's going to leave you, the love of your life that you fought forever to get, and all of a sudden they're up and gone and they're just out of here. That causes a devastating feeling inside of your heart. You know, the more I pray each and every day in the morning, when I get up, first thing I do is start I call it my faithful journey. Because if I don't start the morning right, then throughout the day, things are going to go crazy. It's life. Like, I packed up and we moved from Dallas, Texas to this small town in Oklahoma, right? And we're in the middle of nowhere. Nothing but bugs, ticks, cows, skunks. It's peaceful here. And and I still have friends who are in Dallas who are like, dude, are you going to ever move back to Dallas? And when I go back to the big life now, I'm just like, what was I thinking before? I used to think I could never leave this city because I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out on my friends. I'm going to miss out on the great foods. I'm going to miss out on the great opportunities. But you know what? It's just a smokescreen. I heard a guy just the other day saying that people from 18 years old up to like 30 need to move out of the country, move out of the United States and go somewhere out of the country, learn a different language, learn their way of life. And I thought to myself, that's interesting. And his point was, when you miss out on all the noise and all the smoke screens, you're going to be a whole different person when you come back after those 2 years. I don't know if I mentioned 2 years, but he said live out of the country for 2 years and then come back. And he was like, you're going to see there's so many opportunities in front of you that it's ridiculous. And he did remember, he said something that made sense. And he's like, why do you think immigrants are coming over here? They're trying to come over here and flee the country. They're just trying to be here. He was like, you don't understand the opportunities that the United States of America has. And I thought, oh man, this guy is true. And I did see a video the other day of a guy who lives here. He lives in a nice area where you've got to take your garbage trash can out to the street. And he said, I went around and I asked all my neighbors to give me $2 a week, $2 a week to come and pull their trash from their garage all the way down to the street where the trash man can come and take it. He said, I have over, what did he say, 50 clients now by doing that. And you would think the simplest thing would be something that most people would thought of a long time ago. He's like, you put the numbers on that. He's like, that's just one neighborhood. And he said, I have another 400 that I go and do with a crew now. And I thought, man, he's right. There's opportunities all around us. But here's my point. This guy has obviously had a bad setback. You know what I mean? He had a setback that caused him to realize that he needed to do something to make a little extra money. And this is not about making money. This is about, having something devastating happen to you and starting all over. I remember calling my buddy Sloan up one day, and it was just like maybe 10 years ago when I think I was delinquent on some taxes or something, and the IRS came and just took like $20,000 from me. And I was like, holy crap, dude. No one else knew that. Only he knew that. Now you know that. You know what I mean? And I realized that day that this was probably the worst day of my life ever. But after that happened to me, I thought it really wasn't that bad, because all I had to do was either get a hold of them, figure this out, make a payment plan, or do whatever. I need to get myself up and get busy. Because when that happened to me, that was the day I realized I was never, ever going to have a negative bank account ever again. And it was kind of neat because it was an eye awakening. But most people think, oh, man, that's so horrible. Well, what you going to do? No. Why? Why is it so horrible? Life happens. It didn't kill me. I'm still alive. You know what I mean? And it's one of those, that I thought was going to be the worst thing ever. And I heard people all the time stressing about this and that. And I'm like, dude, if you're able to come back or recover from that, it may take you a little time. It's going to be all right. Now, most people make you think, oh, that's the worst thing ever. You're going to die. You're not going to recover from that. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, man. Come on, man. There's always someone who's had it worse than you. And you have to thank your good Lord for that and say, hey, man, thank you, God, for getting me through this. I feel so much better that I've gone through this fire. Because if you don't ever go through the fire, how are you going to know what is out there for you? I tell you, man, my takeaways from overcoming adversity, people have pains all day long, but if you can recover and if you're willing to recover from that pain, your life is going to be different. Like, I don't fear things like that anymore because I know I'm not going to get myself in that situation. If your loved one has left you and you think, God, why did this happen to me? Maybe that wasn't the right person for you. You know what I mean? If that business deal didn't go through, maybe that wasn't the right business for you. Because there's always a setup for something better later. And this is the problem with people. We see stuff, we want instant gratification, and you can't have that. You can't have that. I mean, just imagine a woman being pregnant and she wants to have this baby right now. If she had a baby within 2 months, do you know that's going to be a problem? That's never good. Don't give up. Life is good. Get you some good friends. Get you some good people around you every single day. Heck, it's 4 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I had some good friends texting me some good stuff early in the morning because they're already up at the gym. I need to go to the gym right now. But they're already planting that good seed. And if you can't find friends or find that group of people or find that motivation, you know what? You're watching YouTube. There's all kinds of great stuff on YouTube. Don't get it twisted. There's some crazy stuff on YouTube right now, too. But my point is, like Les Brown used to say, never give up because your dreams and everything it is that you want in life is possible. Thank you, guys. Share this with someone that you know that's going through some issues in life. I'm here to tell you, I've been through some stuff. And I wake up every morning. I hear the crickets. I hear the cows moo. My chicken's outside wanting to get out of the pen. I can look outside. There's a deer. It was never like that before. But I'm in a situation right now that I'm so blessed, and I thank God every day for this. I've been through the ringer, y'all. But that's for a different time. Have a blessed week. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm Lemmy Moore. And I hope you have a wonderful life. We'll talk to you soon.